So I read the book The Prince Warriors by Priscilla Shire, and it was like really good. It had a lot of action, adventure, and mystery in it. I really like the way that Priscilla Shire set it up. Started with it starts with two normal kids, brothers fighting, and they ended up meeting Ruwak, a purple-robed, long-armed being who come from Aerotos. Ruwak shows up in their room and tells them to hurry before it's too late. They end up following him and end up in Aerotos, where they get their armor, go on quests, and get instructions from the book. There are like four books in the series so far. Book one, The Prince Warriors. Book two, The Prince Warriors and the Unseen Invasion. Book three, The Prince Warriors and the Swords of Rima, and Unseen 365 Devotional. I have three of them. I don't have the second one with me right now. So the characters and their descriptions. So like Ruwak is a mystery being who resides in the unseen realm. His voice commands attention both in and out of Aerotos. Ruwak is compassionate, but he isn't led by his emotions. Somehow he is always able to give perfect insight and support for whatever situation the warriors are facing. He guides the warriors through their battles in Aerotos to make sure that they are armed for victory. Evan, age 9. Evan arrived in Aerotos after jumping out of a second-story window, running through a forest with falling trees, and then jumping into a lake. His entrance into the unseen realm fits because it was a big entrance, just like his personality. Cute and quite the jokester, Evan is well liked by everyone, except his older brother, sometimes. Often he feels useless because he's younger and smaller than the rest of the kids, but he learns that he has unique gifts that are valuable. His courage and confidence, when he uses it appropriately, as they work through tricky situations in Aortos, Evan and his brother begin to appreciate each other and their relationship starts to flourish. Levi, age 12. Levi is a go-getter with a great personality. He's liked by everyone he meets. He arrived in Aortos with his best friend Brianna, who he affectionately refers to as Bean. After they confronted a bully at their favorite hangout, the Cedar Creek Recreational Center, or the Rec, always outgoing, Levi wants to fit in and be liked and can sometimes be a little confident. In Aortos, he begins to learn to be humble after ignoring wise advice and getting caught in a particularly sticky situation. With the help of Ruwak and his trusty armor, he begins to identify the deception tactics of the enemy used to throw him off track. Brianna, age 11. Princess Brianna, nicknamed Bean by her best friend Levi, arrived in Aortos after confronting a bully and then being spun about in a vortex that dropped her smack in the middle of a vast desert, in the path of an enormous sand rubble. Quite the fashionista, Brianna loves anything sparkly, covered in glitter and colorful. Her trademark is her glittery lip gloss, which she carries everywhere she goes. She is high-spirited, but a bit of a know-it-all. She often has a hard time listening to the opinions of others and often resists the chivalry of the boys. But in Aotos, she begins to learn that it is okay to be fierce and feminine. With the help of Ruwak, she discovers that it is okay to have a teachable spirit. Xavier, age 14. Xavier first arrived in Aotos with his brother Evan, after being woke up in the middle of the night by Ruwak. I would kill someone if they did that to me. Compassionate and thoughtful, Xavier knows that there is more to life than what he can see. The more time he spends in Aortos in his armor and with Ruwak, the more he begins to understand that the things happening here are a direct result of what is happening there. So, all those times Evan thinks Xavier is the problem, and he is unsure of himself even though he's smart and talented, those doubts are just lies from Poneros, the evil one in Ahoritos. Xavier is beginning to recognize his true enemy. He is a leader, and he'll grow more confident in that role each day. Manuel, age 12. To get to Ahoritos the first time, Prince Manuel jumped into a tornado-like whirlwind thingy, which went against all his logic. Something he's not used to doing. Very smart, but not particularly athletic, Manuel prefers to bury his nose in a science book and try his hand at inventing something new compared to sports or playing outside. Sometimes he almost knows too much. He would rather rely on his own knowledge to keep him safe, but what he doesn't know is that he can't make anything that will keep him safe against the schemes of the evil one. In Aortos, he learns to act on faith and use the armor given to him by Ruwak. even when his mind hasn't made sense of everything. The source. The source is always present with the warriors wherever they are. He is the author of the book, and all power from which the warriors draw originates from him. He holds all of creation and all of Aortos in his hands. The Prince Warriors have never seen him, but they know and fully believe that he is there. So I strongly recommend these books. They're like I said, they're filled with adventure, mystery, and battle. There's a cinematic trailer, so they're making a movie. Oh yes, book that just got released and is already being made a movie. Anyways, I know that if you read these books, you'll have a different mindset and you'll see the world differently. I can pretty much promise you that. So 1 being I hated it, it sucked, and 10 being what the heck, let's read it again for the 10th time. I'd rate it an 11. It was extraordinary, and you can count on me to be at the movie theater when it plays. If you have I have the books if you want them. Just ask and I'll let you borrow them. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.